Welcome to the Living Well Method. Come and tap the well of life, health, and knowledge with me today. So this video is about the protein myth. So many people ask you, or me, when you go plant strong and you want to live strong, plant strong, you get asked, where do you get your protein? It's such a common question, I know. And there's a ton of protein in fruits, vegetables, sprouts, green powders, algae. It's like so much amino acids and protein in nature. And this video today is to help you understand why there's this protein obsession and why there's all these people focusing on it. And then also on this video, I want to teach you the signs of protein toxicity because it's way more common than protein deficiency. What happens to the kidneys when we overconsume protein, and then what you can do about it through the Living Well method and module number 1. Stay tuned. Okay, look below this video for a ton of resources. I've got 2 videos from Dr. Michael Greger. I've got this great handout on understanding proteins from Dr. Robert Morse on the biochemistry of proteins. And what are proteins? They're made of amino acids. And we need amino acids to manufacture cells and also hormones and neurotransmitters and all the things, all of those things that are made from amino acid metabolism. If you show signs of low HCl, it's probably because you've overconsumed dead food, processed foods, and proteins in the form of meat, dairy, eggs, and gluten. Remember, you are what you have eaten that you haven't pooped. And so the overconsumption of protein in the form of meat, dairy, and eggs in your childhood, adolescence, or adulthood, all of that has caused the stress that you may be experiencing today. So most people don't really see that the diet, the chemistry of their diet over many years or decades is actually what's causing most inflammation and disease. Even if you changed your diet 2 years ago, you may still be healing the damage of 10 or 20 years ago through cleansing and regeneration of tissue. So the overconsumption of protein releases a lot of nitrogen into the blood lymphatic system. And what do the kidneys do? They take that nitrogen in the form of urine and they excrete it. So every day your muscles are breaking down and being built up, and they're producing nitrogen, and the urine is there to excrete that nitrogen. So what if you're adding all this other meat, dairy, and protein pollution on top of that? You've got a mess in your kidneys. And so the American Journal of Medicine has estimated that 1 in every 8 people have some form of kidney disease if they've been raised on a standard American diet. That's 1 in 8. So let's do a little slideshow presentation showing you what's going on with kidney weakness and lymphatic weakness, and then what you can do about it. What are the signs of kidney weakness? Lower back pain, a lingering lower back pain that just won't go away, weak knees, pains in the heels, a swollen or puffy face, frequent nightly urination, memory loss, low blood pressure, high blood pressure, craving salt and salty foods is also a sign of adrenal weakness. And the adrenals sit right on top of those beautiful little kidneys you see there in the photo. So this is really important to understand that if you have kidney weakness, you may have adrenal weakness and vice versa. Chronic fatigue and brain fog or cloudy thinking. So if you have 2 or more of these symptoms here, and you will need to focus on reducing or limiting your protein intake so you can give your kidneys a chance to rest, repair, and restore. What are the signs of lymphatic weakness? Now, the lymphatic system is one of the largest circulatory systems of the body. It comprises 80% of your body. So 20% is your blood delivering nutrients to the cell. 80% is your lymphatic fluid helping the blood expel its toxins. The lymph system is also your immune system. It's where all your white blood cells are moving around to help clean and support your immunity. So the kidneys and lymphatic system are paired, and I'm bringing in the lymphatic system right now so you can understand some of these weaknesses as it relates to too much protein. So what are the signs of lymphatic weakness? Restless sleep, waking up tired each morning, dark circles under your eyes, puffy eyes, breast swelling after each menstrual cycle, skin rashes, dry skin, brain fog, cold hands and feet, rings getting tight on your fingers, soreness and stiffness when you wake up in the morning, bloating after you eat high-fat or protein meals, and feelings like life is hard or life is a struggle or I can't, it's hard. These are all signs of lymphatic weakness. And if you have many of these symptoms, it is also wise to reduce or limit your intake of protein so your lymphatic system can rest, hydrate, and renew itself. Comparing proteins and amino acids. So why not go straight to the source? Proteins break down into amino acids through digestion in the stomach. Proteins require more energy to digest, further taxing a weak kidney, weak stomach, low HCl, and a toxic GI tract. And so this is why it's a good idea to reduce or limit protein intake, because it helps your kidneys, your stomach, and your HCl levels repair. Your GI tract can cleanse and heal itself. Amino acids are easier to digest and absorb to build the beautiful fit body you love. So get your amino acids from fresh clover sprouts, broccoli sprouts, bee pollen, algae like chlorella, spirulina, blue-green algae, and your green goddess elixir, berries, greens, and cereal grass powders like barley grass, oatgrass, and wheatgrass. By the way, fresh clover sprouts are 26% amino acids, easy to digest, and they support a woman's hormone balance. Sprouts are nature's richest source of enzymes, and sprouts are also high in vitamin A, C, E, and K. So in the Living Well method meal plans, you can add sprouts to your salads, to your smoothies if you want. You can do sprouts to your wraps and do a little fresh nori wrap or coconut wrap with avocado, cucumber, and sprouts, and a spicy vegan, chipotle dressing. Just enjoy sprouts every day in the beginner and next level meal plans. Where do you get your protein? Oh my gosh, we hear this question so often when we go plant strong. This is time to live long, plant strong. Think gorillas, horses, and elephants, the strongest mammals on earth. Where do they get their protein? By the way, carnivores, the meat eaters, sleep an average of 20 hours a day, and they are the laziest mammals on the planet. Horses, elephants, and gorillas, they are the rulers of the kingdoms of the earth. Simple solutions to repairing your kidneys and lymphatic system. Number 1, optimize your sun and sleep cycles. Retune to your natural daily rhythms with the sun and the moon. I'll be teaching a lot more of this in module number 3 on the nervous system. Number 2, drink 16 ounces of raw lemonade, which is that astringent flavor of grapes and lemons, cucumbers, that helps pull the excess toxins out of the kidney. And then have your celery apple juice after your raw lemonade. Then have 1 melon or superfood berry smoothie from recipe book number 1 or 2 for breakfast. Do this daily to cool, hydrate, and cleanse the kidneys and lymphatic system. Number 3, reduce or eliminate protein consumption until you have healed. And I'll be going more in depth on the signs of healthy kidney function in module number 4 on detoxification. Protein toxicity is way more common than protein deficiency in our culture today. And I hope this information, these slides, have helped you understand that, so you can start eating more amino acids and following the meal plans with more faith and trust that they are healing your kidneys, restoring your lower back, your kidneys, your adrenals, and the great lymphatic system. Okay, so you can probably see that eating a lot of protein may not be a good idea if you have those signs of kidney weakness and lymphatic weakness. And look for the 2 videos below where Dr. Michael Greger really unpacks why there's this big protein obsession in our culture, and also the difference between animal-based proteins and plant-based proteins for healthy kidney function. Remember, in that second video, the American Journal of Medicine has discovered that 1 out of every 8 persons who've been eating a standard American diet may have chronic kidney disease. And so weak kidneys from high protein consumption is way more common than protein deficiencies. Protein toxicity is way more common. And so doing the Living Well method, you want to back off your proteins and bring in more amino acids for beautiful skin, hair, nails, healthy hormone balance, etc., etc. Also look below this video for my top recipes for supporting kidney and lymphatic health to reinforce what you're doing in your meal plans and your recipe books and rebuilding your core, your digestion. Remember, I now receive with ease, I now receive abundantly. I receive, I now receive all the blessings of life and the universe has to offer me. I receive. I now receive with ease. See you in the next video. Bye for now.